Warning! Baby Diggle's dead.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Arrow Season 4, Episode 20, Genesis. And just to be clear, I thought you meant Baby Diggle being Sarah, and I was like,
Oh, no.
Baby Diggle's not Sarah.
No.
Sarah's not dead. Yes, I now realize you meant Andy. I'm your host, Clio, and with me I have Dom and Rachel.
Hi.
Howdy ho.
Hello, people.
Hello!
Hello. I, for one, freaking loved this episode because of the magic sorceress lady. Shaman.
Yeah.
I liked her.
And,
Ezrin.
And they really had to reuse that cave set. They did not even...
They got their money's worth on that thing.
Oh,
They did not
yeah.
even, try to change it up slightly. It was literally, including the prop.
Well, they kind of...
The prop was different.
The prop was different.
Was
But
it?
yeah,
Color.
it
It's a
was...
different color.
Oh.
They
So they
kind of
repainted
explained
it.
it. They kind of explained why they all look the same.
Right.
So, yeah. It's explained, but they got their money's worth on that prop, man.
Oh, yeah.
So did
Well,
did we not have a flashback at all this episode?
We did not. The only flashes we got were Ollie in his
Dark
vision.
his vision, so that's it.
So do you think that's gonna change the next season? Do you think we're getting away from flashbacks?
Maybe. But I
They
think
don't know exactly what happened to the Russian lady and stuff on the island, so no.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
we did see her in his flashback and her
We
eyes
did.
were all yellow, so
right,
we don't know what happened. Something happened to her.
she looked
So
like
we're
she
going to
was
get
in pain.
flashbacks. Yes.
So that it doesn't look good. Sally Noble is asking, is Ezrin from the comics? I looked her up. I could not find anything about her, unless she is
I
going
think
to be
she's
represented.
connected to Constantine.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And I didn't see the whole show, Constantine. I don't know if she's from it. I don't think
I don't know
so.
either.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. But so
But I
far,
do love
she's
her
got
character.
no connection to the comics.
I do love her character. It does remind me of like how Constantine is too. It's
Yeah,
just,
definitely.
the
And
two
I
of them
love...
together would be amazing.
Oh my god, because she... Constantine's always calling people love. And she's calling them amor. That's fantastic. Because and the fact that she kept referring to them as amor made me think, oh, that's like a character quirk. She must be from something. And I couldn't find anything about her. So I think she might be a new character, or they're saving her to be like a... It'll be, like how Once Upon a Time does. They merge characters. Like, it's going to be like, oh, hey, by the way, she's also this person.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. But she is. I loved her. Absolutely loved her.
Very funny.
And the way she talked to Felicity cracked me up.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to stand over there.
Stand back. But like as soon as Ollie failed, quote unquote failed, I thought they were gonna teach Felicity because Ollie was going on about how you're the light and you're the good, and I'm
Yeah, I thought
let
they were
Felicity
too.
do magic.
Yes, that would be so amazing.
Yeah,
That would be funny.
yeah,
But it would be kind of cool at the same time.
yeah, and I was thinking, maybe that would take her away from the computer where she really thrives, and maybe that would change the dynamic. So I understand why they didn't do it. But I was just like, opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, from everything that I'm looking at right now, there is no Ezrin Fortuna in the comics at all. And people were speculating that maybe she's in fact Madame Xanadu.
Xanadu? Who's Madame Xanadu?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Because when I first saw her,
When I hear Xanadu, I think of a very 70s, 80s show movie.
I
Olivia
know her.
John in it. Yeah, that's what I think about roller skating and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
But it is about her sisters and the four, whatever, is very Greek, like a Greek mythology thing.
Yeah.
But that's when I hear Xanadu. That's what I think. So
Yeah.
I recognize that the cover they use on the wiki. Oh, because that's from Day of Vengeance. I know that comic series.
Yeah, she's from Day of Vengeance. Her first
Yeah,
appearance was in Doorway to Nightmare, number
in
1. In
78.
Yeah.
That'd be really interesting. But when I first saw her, I was like, oh, "Is this Zatanna? Like, do we have Zatanna already?"
She's more well known from the Spectre comic series.
Yes.
So.
Which Spectre played a very big role in Day of Vengeance.
Right. So it'd be interesting.
Yeah. Which is like fueling. It's adding more fuel to my theory that Spectre's gonna show up in one of these shows really soon.
And if this shaman ends up going blind, then she could take on the role of Madame Xanadu, and maybe it will go that way. Who knows?
I totally love that. Yeah, I'm into it.
Don't know.
So yeah, what was this?
Can we, before I forget again, can we just address the corn?
Oh, yes.
Because I always forget about the corn. Always.
Corn, go. What?
The corn!
The corn is back. Like,
we get Genesis?
We
finally
haven't
have an
sing
answer
the
to
corn
Genesis?
since what, episode 12?
Yes. Yeah. It's funny because when they showed like the previously on and they had him standing in the field of corn, I was like, there you go, that's for Dom.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was, because I saw it and I go, oh my god, I forgot about the corn again.
Every time!
We just talked about it on the last podcast we did, and then when I sat down and watched the episode this afternoon, I just sat there and I went, oh my god, how did I forget the corn again? So now I went into... Yeah, I went in with this podcast going, I'm bringing it up. We're talking about it first.
You should have had a note card that just said corn. A note card, just corn.
Yeah.
We'll write it on a post-it note for you.
No, and just stick it on your
I need to.
corn. It seems like they're using the corn to filter the air down there.
Right.
No, they're using the algae. The algae was what made the air breathable. The corn is crops to sustain the people who are going to live in the dome.
God, that's a lot of corn.
It's a lot of corn.
They're not in Nebraska.
So Genesis is an underground domed city. That they're apparently going to put the elite people that they want to live through the apocalypse.
Right.
Can I say, I knew something was up with Alex because he was strange as fuck.
Hold on, let's talk about this. Agreed. Strange as fuck. Obviously, he's brainwashed. Not to the level that Andy is.
Right, but when did he get brainwashed? Yeah. That's the question.
I think he consciously knows because he got the stupid pills from
exactly.
So he doesn't know he's being brainwashed. He's not evil brainwashed.
These are my vitamins.
Remain wants me to stay healthy. Oh my god!
And it's the way he said that in such like an ignorant tone, like he really doesn't know what's going on. And so I'm just like, oh, you sweet summer child, why?
I know. She kept asking how they got there. He never had an answer.
I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows either because he was like, never had an answer. How did we get here? We were driving. How did we get here? And I was like, I knew something was up with that guy because it was so weird. There was just something off about him.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think he's bad. I just think they're using him like that.
Yeah, well, that's the same way with all of Hive. I don't think Andy was bad either. I think he was just sincerely brainwashed.
Yeah,
well, no, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, that's true. But I think with Andy, it was more than the pills. Like he
had.
Well, I think he willingly joined Hive and then was still brainwashed. So it was double effects, which made it stronger, which made it so he turned on his brother. But I think if he willingly joined Hive without the brainwashing, that Diggle could have gotten through to him.
Yes, I agree. But what I mean is that he was away from Hive for long enough where it could have been broken, but the fact that it had gone on for so long, he just went right back to Hive.
He was just a bad seed.
Yeah, because he wasn't the greatest guy like we saw from the flashbacks.
Even before he joined the army, and then when he went and started becoming a drug lord and all this other kind, yeah, he wasn't the greatest person in the world.
Yeah.
So
yeah, let's talk about Diggle. Like we talked about this, how Diggle was being emotional, and it kept happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I mean, it almost seemed like Andy was pushing his buttons to the point to make him do it, so kind of make it stop.
Yeah, no, I definitely got that
stop
vibe.
himself. I got that vibe too because he kept pushing. It was like just kept digging at that same wound over and over and over again, until he just snapped.
Right.
Yeah, and when he was handcuffed, when he had handcuffed Andy, and Andy was just staring down his barrel, he's like, "Do it." It's like, oh, okay.
Still, that was all part of the plan.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was.
Freaking, so elaborate. It's just so elaborate.
Dirk doesn't do anything low key. Everything is elaborate.
He reminds me of Jigsaw.
Would you like to play a game?
No, because like
no, I know.
Jigsaw was just so like particular about everything. Like every single thing had a purpose in the Saw movies, and he would predict every possible outcome that people would think of and everything to do, and he was always one step ahead of everybody, you know, including up into his demise, and like even that was preordained, and there was stuff planned to set in motion after the fact, and it was insane. And that's what Damien Dark reminds me of.
It's like if you took Jigsaw and smushed him with Hades.
Yeah.
Because Hades has that flamboyant, like, showmanship. Sort of. Yeah, very stage presence.
Yep.
Which Damien Dark has. So that's I see that totally.
Because of that parallel, my crazy prediction for this season is they're going to kill Damien. So they're going to stop him in some way, and that's going to set into motion something even worse.
Well, maybe not even worse than nuclear annihilation.
Well, I mean worse than
something else.
I mean worse than Damien Dark. Is
yes. I agree. Because okay, so I was too busy geeking out about the magic stuff to really like, and I didn't have time to go back and listen to her explanation of the magic again. But the idol is just a conduit, and like the person, yeah. So I'm thinking maybe if he dies, something with the idol, like I don't know, goes crazy.
We don't know. Something's gonna have something with the idol, yeah.
Well, I like the new idol. Right?
Oh, that's hers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That
seemed like it was hers.
Well, that's Ezrin's idol.
They have it just hidden away inside a casino, you know?
Oh,
it's a different plane of existence, she said. Yeah. It's a different, it's like,
Nexus.
It's like,
she called it
where they were, and then they just went to this little existence. They just went a little bit above somewhere else that no one else can see. And
right, but the entrance is still in a casino.
Yeah. Well, there's also one in Star City that we didn't know.
Yeah, we don't know where that one is.
Yeah, and we did.
That's got to be Damien's personal one.
Well, yeah, and she's like, "Do you think Damien just chose your city for no reason?"
Right, and because I wasn't,
and that kind of gave us a little. Because I was always like, "Why is he piddling around with this little town?"
I looked away at my phone for a second when they traveled from the casino to the cave.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, did they just go back to the island? Like, I got so confused. I had to rewind it. Like, I literally looked down for maybe 10 seconds. And I was like, what?
I know. I had to rewind. I was like, did my video skip or something? What's going on?
There are a couple really good points in chat right now. Mo Omer just said, Diggle said to Lila that he killed Andy because Andy was reaching for a gun. Diggle was lying.
Well, no, I know he's not gonna.
Yeah, you're not imagining. You didn't miss anything, Mo.
No,
that happened. Diggle lied, and I was just sitting there like, tell me more.
Well, I think
the way you just said that,
he has to rationalize to himself that he killed his little brother.
Yes.
The way you
But
just
right
said
now-
that, Cleo, tell me more. All of a sudden, Grease popped into my head for some reason. And I'm like, did he get very far?
Two Olivia Newton-John references in this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, though. We've reached a point at the end of season 4 where Diggle and Ollie have been reversed. Ollie
Yeah.
is the calm, collected one, and Diggle is the lying,
Yep.
emotional one. What the fuck happened?
And it happened so gradually.
Things got physical.
I'm sad. I'm
I'm
sad because Diggle, and I know what this lie is gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna drive Lila away, and I'm so scared for Diggle.
I don't know if it'll drive it. It will drive her to make him come to terms with it. I think it'll make him come to terms, because I think he didn't. It wasn't necessarily a lie to her. It was more of a lie to himself. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of Ollie's lies can be categorized as that, but they're still lies to other people.
They're still lies, but I'm just saying it's a lie to himself. You know,
maybe I hope that
he doesn't want. He doesn't want to come to terms. He's going to at some point, and it is going to come out.
Well, it's going to come out in a lot of passive aggressive ways first before it comes out in a healthy way.
If it ever comes out, I mean, it's such a small little thing that it might not even, you know. He was a bad guy. He's dead. What did he do? Who cares how he died?
It's his brother, and he did it. That scene where Diggle shoots him is just such an interesting scene because
Andy was pushing it.
Oh, of course, Andy was pushing it. But it's almost Diggle pulls the trigger, and it's almost like he's shocked that he pulled the trigger. Like it was so instinctual and so like subconscious that when he realized he had done it, he was shocked.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Because them being brothers, Andy knew how to get to him.
Oh yeah.
And
being a manipulative spy sort of person.
And I think in some part of Andy wanted it to end. He didn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be controlled by, Dark anymore. And I understand that.
Right.
But at the same point, so he's just like, who better to kill me than my own brother?
Well, not only did Diggle look shocked, but Andy looked shocked too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you don't have what it takes. I guess you do.
You press the wife and child button too many times.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So
But watching Diggle jump out of the car on the motorcycle was fantastic.
Oh yes. And all I could think was, why is the baby on your back?
Where else is he gonna put her?
In the front.
Front. You protect the baby from the bullets of the people who are shooting at you.
Shooting behind you.
Exactly.
They're not gonna hit you. They're gonna hit the kid.
Yeah, I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Where did the baby go in the motorcycle chase?
What do you mean?
It was in a backpack.
Yeah, no, I get that, but when Diggle jumped over the fence, where did she go? I missed that.
He gave it to Felicity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
She hit the guy with her car.
Gotcha.
She's like, that was so funny. She's like, it's been a while since I hit somebody with this thing.
Yeah.
Because that was like her specialty in like season 2. Oh no, wait, yeah, that was with the with all of the Mirakuru soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
She's just hitting people with the van.
Yep.
That was great. Good time.
Yeah, I missed the pass off of the kid, and I was just like, I just remember him jumping over the fence. Like, where did the baby go? So, yeah.
But yeah, that scene, I love Dark's face when he goes over to the crib and pulls back and the baby's not there. And he's just like...
We have to talk about that because, when you're making a lump, you put a pillow, you put another blanket. They put a pile of guns. They put a pile of guns under the blanket. It's just, I cracked up laughing because it was just a pile of guns.
I mean,
I guess it didn't have enough pillows.
I mean, yeah.
They had enough guns, just not enough pillows.
They could have put the teddy bear in there too. The teddy bear was sitting outside of the blankets. They could have at least put the bear in there.
That's what I thought. I was like, you could have used a pillow, you could have used the bear, but no, it's a pile of guns.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part of the episode.
I literally, I looked at that and I go, really? Ugh.
And in my head, I'm like, only Lila and Diggle, only them would put a pile of guns where a baby should be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Lock up your guns, kids.
Yeah. So I absolutely loved Lila in this episode.
Well, she's a coordinate. I mean, I didn't realize she's working for some other agency now.
It's still Argus.
Yeah, and she had
she's the head of Argus.
Yeah, and then we find so apparently Dark wanted not only the chip that was inside her arm, but he wanted the baby too.
Leverage.
Yeah, I think he was going to use the baby as leverage to get Rubicon.
No, because he already got it. But
oh wait, you're right. Maybe he wanted to take Sarah to Genesis.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or maybe it's now I'm getting Once Upon a Time flashes. Maybe he needs a baby for some magic. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Maybe because he knows that the baby won't eat all the corn.
He'll eat a very
well,
small
I mean,
corn.
Getting young children into that and then growing them up in that and under kind of indoctrination,
yeah.
You know, what better way to have people follow you and just repopulate their earth?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. True. So maybe Dark's gonna go rob an orphanage.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Or the maternity wing in a hospital. Anything's on the table with Dark. We really don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we know what Genesis is now, but we still don't fully understand.
Phil Collins isn't even touring.
That was so funny. Oh my god!
They're never gonna tour again. I was just like, yes.
I'm sad that my brother doesn't watch this show because he would have loved that joke.
We even made a reference to that last week.
Did we?
We did.
Oh, yeah, we did. Oh my god.
I was just cracking up.
High fived Felicity through this.
Oh yeah, I would have high fived the shit out of her.
What does that entail? High fiving the shit.
I like that Felicity and Thea keep going back and forth with like the sarcastic references.
Yeah.
Super funny. Yeah.
I just don't know what Thea's whole purpose is down there.
Actually, so who is that? That was Mo Omer? Said I think the reason that Thea is underground at all is because Malcolm wants her safe. Malcolm is involved with Genesis, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I love his one-handed comment to him. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. I loved like I loved the guy who was like, "Don't worry, I have a fallback plan for when, Dark shows up." And his fallback plan was a gun. I'm like, "Are you a fucking
I don't think he knew that. I don't think he knew that he got his powers back. But still.
Yeah, I think that was the case.
Idiot.
So.
Stupid idiot.
Pulled out a gun. God.
So, where's Dark drawing his power from? I thought the totem was destroyed.
Mm-mm.
No.
Didn't they smash it?
Ooh, they can't smash it. They took a piece, and he found and Andy found the piece and gave it to him just before they vacated the jail.
Yeah, Andy ransacked Diggle's apartment, found the second piece.
Okay, yeah.
And united it.
Okay, I thought that was some other artifact for whatever reason that they wheeled into the book cart in the jail, but I just remember them smashing the idol outside the house when they went to get Ollie's kid.
They broke a piece off, but they didn't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't bust.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it wouldn't break. It didn't break. It chipped. It was a chip.
It done chipped.
Yeah, we're having Once Upon a Time references again.
Two.
It's chipped.
Too many.
It's chipped.
But yeah, this episode was just like, oh my god, they're setting us up for something huge and just amazingly outlandish and yeah, amazingly outlandish because that's
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah. And Brian in chat said, was anyone else getting a Truman Show vibe from this episode? Yes. Like, as soon as Thea woke up, went downstairs, and was like, I fell asleep, I was like, nope, girl, you were drugged.
Girl, you were drugged.
Girl, you were drugged. And then she's like, there's no cell phone service. I'm like, bullshit.
Well, as they're walking outside, I'm like, okay, this is a nice neighborhood, but where is everyone?
Yeah. Yes. There was
like no
there,
cars, no kids outside, nothing that showed any kind of life. And then when she was like, there's no cell phone service, I'm like, red flag. And then when she goes, wait a minute, it's like everything's on a loop. And I'm like, another red flag.
All the red flags.
And then when he was like, oh, don't worry about it. You just have, you forgot how to take a vacation. You forgot how to relax. I'm like, oh, red flag. You know? Here comes the sirens. I mean, I'm like, something's up. She knew something was up. She knows something's up. You can't tell her no. It's Thea.
She's League of Assassin material, man. Can't fool that.
I know, right? But yeah. Oh, I was just like, oh, this is so freaking creepy. Yeah. But it was like that show, The Dome, when she put her hands on it. That's exactly what it was
that's what it looked like under the dome.
Yeah.
But the town...
I was just waiting for what's his name, Alex?
Yeah.
I was just waiting for him to be like, all natural cocoa beans from the mountains of Mountain Nicaragua. You know, whatever from the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Like a automaton or some robot. Here, take your pills. You'll be okay. You know, kind of.
Start plugging commercials so Damien can air them on the TV.
I wonder if she takes those pills away from him and he stops taking them. I wonder what will happen.
Yeah.
Same thing that's going on with Diggle. He stays insane.
I don't think so, because it's only been happening a few weeks for Alex. Right. It was happening years and years for
and I don't think it was a pill form that Diggle got.
I mean, I think it was a different pill. You know?
Yeah, and I don't know if the pill itself just does anything in general to like making him do this stuff. I think it makes him susceptible to mind control.
Yeah,
well, that's the herbs that Malcolm used on Thea when she killed Sarah the first time.
Right.
Well, I think these are a little different.
They're a little milder.
What he used on Thea, was more potent. Yeah, but when Dark had the lineup of recruits, he's like, these will make you more susceptible. So yeah, it's definitely...
It's like a lower dosage of it, just enough that you can get in, not completely blank out. It's almost like, probably, if I had to guess, it's almost like you can see yourself doing this stuff and you want to stop yourself from doing this stuff, but you can't stop yourself from doing
You just have to keep eating the corn.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was locked in there, that corn would be gone in a day.
Well,
Thea's trying to find a way out. She jumped on Truman's boat and sailed to the end of the world. You know, me, I'd be sitting in the field just eating all of the corn.
Okay, this is what I don't get. If they are surrounded by some kind of force field that can't let them out, why are there guards there?
Because the entrance to the dome with the force field is probably where the guardhouse is.
Yeah.
But why aren't they on the other side or something?
I mean, it's all they probably have guards on both sides. I mean, this is Hive. They have tons of soldiers.
It just seems really, and then they're chasing her. Like, where is she gonna go?
Yeah. Well, you notice they were sauntering after her. Like they weren't running after her. They knew there was nowhere for her to go.
Yeah.
Jaunt. Yeah.
But why follow her? Just like, well, she can't come out this way because it's only exit. So, I mean, why even chase her? Where's she gonna go?
Yeah.
She can't go anywhere. You know she can't go anywhere. So, unless you're just really bored and you just want to chase someone.
But how bad do you have to be to put all those animal sounds on like a 10-second loop?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's like an hour loop at least. Like
Minimum.
I can Google right now, on YouTube, like 10 hours straight of like unique nature sounds. Like it's not that hard.
Right.
Yeah. But no, it's just she's laughing. Wait, there's gonna be 3 chirps and a bark and
And
Yeah.
then 2 chirps.
it's Morse code. They're like, help us.
It's birdie Morse code.
It's the man in the iron mask from The Flash.
Oh God, get out.
It's like, yeah, you could hear the birds, you can hear the dog. Where were they? That's what my thing. It's like,
Yeah, there's no
around.
people, there's no
Nothing.
birds, there's no dogs. Yeah, I guess they were the first.
I mean, even if
the first
people
to
are like
arrive.
in a neighborhood like that, even if people at work, there's still like cars in your driveway, cars on the side, parked on the side. There was nothing.
And if you live in my neighborhood, there are way too many cars for parking spaces.
I mean, they don't need them in there because that dome's not that big.
No, but I'm just saying, if they wanted,
I think the reason why they didn't put them in there is because imagine Thea breaks the window, gets into the car, and hot wires it, and then rams it into the wall. The wall might not be able to take that much force.
I don't know.
We don't know what the wall's really made of.
But I'm just saying that, if they wanted her to believe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, and I mean the end of the episode was just
Under the drum.
well, he can reverse engineer nuclear launch codes now. So
If I was there, I'd look for the biggest house because chances are that's going to be Dirk's house.
Was that a good place?
And I bet you that is on top of the cavern.
Was a subdermal implant a good place to hide Rubicon?
it should have been more than sub, like in the bone marrow. Although she probably would have lost the use of her wrist.
If that was the case, you don't want Dark ripping that out.
Yeah, that's true.
How did he know it was there?
I don't know.
So there's a mole.
Maybe. There were moles in Argus before.
Mm.
And how many people did she tell? I'm pretty sure. Unless
No one.
Unless somehow he got her to tell, but he never even questioned her. He just went right straight to her arm and pulled it out.
Yeah.
Like he knew.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So there.
I don't know.
That's another one. That's another question.
It's another question. We got a couple answers and more questions.
Mulmer said, "I wish we got more from the Deathstroke cameo." Was there a Deathstroke cameo that I missed?
It was flashbacks. That's about it.
Yes. Yeah. We saw him murdering Moira.
Yeah.
Because isn't
I mean, it wasn't really a cameo. I mean, they did. It was his flashbacks to.
Yeah, but what happened with Deathstroke footage. Now? Like, ultimately what happened with him?
He's in, as far as we know, he is in a prison on Lian-Yu.
Okay.
And he got back in the prison. Yeah.
It's an Argus prison on Lian-Yu. Theoretically, also Boomerang is in that same prison, though we have no actual confirmation he's still there.
And theoretically, because of the events that we saw on DC's Legends of Tomorrow, we know that Deathstroke has a kid in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Did we know that?
Yep. What's his face? The other guy.
Remember Deathstroke Jr. in?
Oh, what was his name?
Oh yes. Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah. So
one douchebag McDouchington.
One could assume that he gets out of that prison.
And Bones a lady.
Yeah.
Bones a lady.
Yeah. No. I
love the fact that you laughed. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and we've seen him break out before. He did.
Mm-hmm.
But Ollie put him right back.
Right.
More fortified.
And since Control has changed from Amanda Waller to Lila, who knows what's going on right now.
Well, and then she did make the point to John. She goes, "You take her and go because
Grant.
I'm not Amanda Waller, and if he asks me, I'm,
yeah.
I will."
No, yeah. If he threatens me with one of you, I'm gonna cave. I'm not Amanda Waller.
Right. So that's what.
I'll give him everything.
That's why Diggle was like, "Let me get her out of here.
Laters.
Put her on my
Grant.
back."
Grant is the name of Deathstroke's son.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Thank you, Mo. Yes. So next episode is called. Oh shit! What's it called?
It's called Ocean.
Monument Point. When Team Arrow learns that Damien Dark's next move. What Damien Dark's next move is, Felicity realizes she needs to ask her father for help.
Oh.
Noah and Oliver have a heart-to-heart talk that leaves Oliver rattled. I guess, Noah's her father. Yes, so we will be getting the return of the calculator.
I love it.
Very, very awesome
name.
Character. Hate that name.
Am I the only one that doesn't have a problem with that name?
Oh no, I love that name. I think it's funny.
What would Cisco call him?
Oh, what would Cisco call him? I don't know.
Calculator just sounds like a math teacher.
I still think Cisco would call him the calculator.
Right, maybe. But in the promo for next week, we see another returning character, Daniel Brickwell, played by Vinnie Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So excited he's coming back. He was the mobster from, was that last season? Or was it the middle of this season? I think that was last season.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. He is a fantastic character and a fantastic actor, and I cannot wait for him to come back.
Vinnie Jones is fantastic.
He's so great.
So good.
As soon as I saw the promo, I was like, ah!
Yes!
You!
Yeah, if anybody is familiar with Gallivant, he's all over Gallivant, so.
He's all over Gallivant.
All over
Literally,
Gallivant.
He's all over.
He's all over him. No, Gallivant was a fantastic show, and Vinnie Jones is one of the main reasons why that show was as good as it was. The second was Timothy Almelson.
Yes.
If you'd love that show, please write them and say you want it.
Yeah, season 3, make it happen.
Yeah.
It's still up in the air. Oh, and another little tidbit, I guess. There is news flying around, flying around,
Ah.
that Supergirl might be coming to the CW because they still have that show up in the air right now. They don't know if they're going to be making a season 2 yet.
Apparently, from what I read from the article, what they said was the cost per episode is astronomical. It's like $3 million per episode.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Plus CGI.
No. It's not even in the CGI. It's
not.
100% in the rights. $3 million in rights alone.
Really?
Yeah. So Superman is huge. Like that's one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of you haven't seen a lot of superhero shows until recently, because it's only become popular enough to sustain. So yeah, the rumor is that it's gonna leave what was it, CBS, and come over to the CW.
Oh, is it because CW is owned by Warner Brothers?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll keep
So
the rights in the family.
Right. So there's been a lot of negotiations with that, which is why we haven't heard anything about season 2.
Yeah.
For I know we talked about this on I think it was one of our Flash episodes, or maybe Arrow. No, not Arrow.
We talked about the Supergirl.
Might have been Legends.
I think we've talked about it on every show.
Yeah. So because of the way that the Flash worked, and the Supergirl crossover worked, where we find out that Barry and all the characters don't actually exist on Supergirl's Earth, and Ollie, Barry, all of them don't. Or Supergirl doesn't exist on Ollie and Barry's Earth. That they might do a merger of the two Earths, and if they do that, Supergirl doesn't necessarily even need another show. They can do that in like a spin-off special event, and then they can have her integrated.
She still deserves her own show.
She does. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if it gets too much, like the CW can't handle the scheduling, and they decide they want to do this, they can have a special event merge the worlds and then throw her into Legends of Tomorrow or something. And, you know, I think she'd be a fantastic addition to that cast.
There might even be a Laurel in her world. There you get your Laurel back.
Maybe. So, we will see.
Yes, we will. Dom, where can people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomedom, Phenomedom.
Phenomedom.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Rachel, where can people find you?
They can find me at Twitter right here. Woo! At Savannah17.
I am so happy that happened just now. And you can find me at Clio on Twitter, Twitch, and Pinterest. You can find all of us at ASO TV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and on YouTube. Not my YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows, video games, and movies. Until next time, bye-bye. Oh my god, I can't wait for Vinnie Jones to just be crazy.
I'm bringing Corn to the next podcast.
Do it.
That way I can't forget about it.
How are you gonna call Jonathan up and go, hey, I want Corn on the next podcast?
Corn on the cob.
Popcorn!